Hey everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and today we got a brand new trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp's Quantumania. And I don't know if this is the first official trailer and the other one was considered a teaser, but whatever. Here, we got a brand new trailer. Really excited for this movie. Let's go ahead and check it out.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang.
Sounds like King talking. Okay.
You're an Avenger. You have a daughter, but you've lost a lot of time, like me. We can help each other with that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
Interesting. Oh, his eyes were like blue for a second. That was an interesting effect. Okay.
It can rewrite existence.
Rewrite
and
existence.
Timelines.
Whoa.
You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much. He can give us a second chance.
Interesting. He's gonna be tempted to get back to raising his kid.
Let me make this easy.
He lost 5 years.
You will bring me what I need, or everything you call a life will end.
New dynasty. Yep.
This is all my fault.
The King dynasty. Get it? Whoa.
You may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
Oh, there's a... what's his name? Okay,
You
okay.
thought you could win.
I don't have to win. We both just have to lose. I'm sorry, Cassie.
Whoa. Okay. February 17th. Nice. Okay. Lots to go through. All right. Okay. First, that was a lot of Kang. That was a lot more Kang than I thought we were gonna get. Cause look, of course, there's rumors and leaks all coming out, and I thought the idea was that Kang, while he was pulling the strings in the background, I didn't think he was gonna be in the movie until the very end or the very beginning, but he seems to be all over this movie according to this trailer. And yeah, at least the way that we're being presented the plot is that he's basically offering Scott Lang the chance to hey, you lost those 5 years of raising your daughter and now she's going to prison and stuff. So it's hey, you can get another chance to raise your kid like you were doing before the whole Thanos thing happened. All you have to do is help me, whatever it is that I'm after, you have to help me. So that is essentially the temptation. Now a whole lot of trippy stuff starts happening. As we saw, there were look, these are all Scott Lang Ant-Mans and behaving like ants. So man, what is happening here? Let's go ahead and just a new dynasty, and of course, was it the King dynasty, right? That's the name of it? Now, what is going on here? So we have a whole lot of Scott Langs in the background here as we saw them forming that pile, and then he's unraveling for some reason. That looks insane. And yeah, just a whole lot of Kang, and then he gets in a physical fight against Kang, which seems crazy because Ant-Man. I mean, we've seen Ant-Man fight, but he's not oh, and then there's what's his name? Oh man, what is the name of this robot? It's machine only for killing or something like that. Anyways, it's the robot with the really big face. And we've heard rumors, and I think we've even seen a Funko Pop of this guy before. And yeah, that's interesting. It's it is one of the sillier looking Marvel characters, so it looks like they found a way to make it a little bit less silly, at least to have him put a helmet on or a mask or whatever is happening here. I think in the comics he's supposed to be like a cyborg that just looks like he's got a giant face for a body, for some reason. And now what is his relation to Kang here? Like, I don't know, but he's just a secondary villain. But yeah, Scott Lang is gonna be fighting Kang hand to hand for some reason, and things do not seem to be going well for Scott. Interesting, very interesting as to what's happening here. Now, I will say it kind of, here's the deal, is like, we know obviously that Kang is the villain, right? So even if Scott Lang tries to make this whole deal and he does this whole heist, you know, logically we can piece out like, well, Kang's not going to keep his side of the bargain somehow, right? Like, it's all going to go horribly wrong. But you know, I do think it's interesting that like the trailer's kind of just showing us right away that like, oh yeah, they're gonna get in a big fight, and like the trailer's basically just telling us what's gonna happen. You know, it's just straight up admitting like, yeah, he's gonna do the heist, and then he's gonna come back, and Scott's gonna be like, we had a deal, and then they're gonna get in a fight. Like, they're just showing us all this, which is kind of funny. But okay, whatever. I mean, we knew it was gonna happen, so all right. But yeah, they are really. So if my thing is, if Kang is not actually in a whole lot of this movie, as what I thought, you know, what I thought the idea was that, you know, he's in the background more, you know, like he's at the beginning and he's at the very end. But if he, you know, if anything, they are marketing this to be like Kang the Conqueror, really big deal, really important. This is our next Thanos guy, very important. Come see this movie. You know, I think that's really the point they're trying to get across. Is like, you're gonna really want to pay attention to this one because it matters. So hey, that's good though, right? Like, I am excited to see how they're gonna do this whole Kang time traveling, multiple Kangs. You know, is this the Kang, the same one that we're gonna end up fighting against in Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty? Or is this a different Kang? You know, because there can be infinite amounts, right? The whole idea is that there's a bunch of variants throughout different timelines, you know? So, very interesting stuff. Yeah, we'll see how this all works out. But I enjoyed this trailer, and they're really just like showing us what I have to assume is a fight near the end of the movie. And they're not shying away from showing us this at all. So, that's pretty cool. Now, exactly like, what is the heist? Why does he need Scott Lang to steal something? You know, they're all in the quantum realm, so I have to assume that Kang is trapped there also, right? Like, isn't that the idea? Like, I think he even said something like that in the trailer. So I assume they're all trapped there, and Scott needs to steal something for some kind of machine to get them out of there, and then Kang's gonna try to betray them, and they get in this big fight. You know how this kind of plays out, but I'm still really excited. Anyways, yeah, that was Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I have so many thoughts, and it's funny that like one of the sillier villains, the giant torso face, small tiny arms robot man, you know, if they had introduced that character like a decade ago, that would have been like the zaniest thing that's happening in this movie, and everyone would be like, how are they gonna make that work? But now that's such a like background thing, because there's like much bigger things happening that are like, oh yeah, and the robot guy's here too, you know, whatever, okay, fine. But yeah, I am excited to figure out exactly how they're gonna deal with all this, and what they're gonna, you know, because they're gonna have to kind of dive into timelines in the quantum realm and how that's all working together, because we had the Loki TV show, and you know, was the TVA inside the quantum realm? That's a theory that's been going around for a while, and it's still possible, I think. Man, I cannot wait for the breakdowns. In fact, whoa, I just saw something. I can't believe I didn't even like notice this. There you go. Yeah, look at that. There's his giant face. Look at him. Giant robot man. There's his human face. Look at that. I can't believe I didn't see this earlier. Look at his giant, ridiculous looking face. Yeah, they're doing it. He's got a full human face. They're not just putting the mask on. Look at that. That's so silly. It's kind of hilarious. But I'm okay with it, you know, like it's is that indeed is that the guy from the first Ant-Man? I think that, like, what's his name? Aaron Cross, right? That was the bad guy's name, the yellow jacket. I think that was the rumor, was that it was going to be him. Somehow he's still alive and his head is like larger than his body or something. Is that actually him? It kind of looks like him. It could be. I'm not actually entirely sure. Kind of hard to tell if that's actually him or not. But yeah, is it MODOK? It's MODOK. That's what it was. That's his name. I knew it was like machine only designed for killing or something. MODOK. His name's MODOK. Anyways, but yeah. There you go, giant face. Oh my god, he looks ridiculous. That's so funny. I mean, you know, how else could he look, right? Like, you can't make the design not ridiculous. So I'll take it. That's so funny. They're actually doing it. But yeah, I'm excited for this, to see where this goes. And you know, look, I'll be honest with you guys. You know, Phase 4, it has high moments, it has low moments. We're here in Phase 5 now. And it does kind of feel like, hey, let's just go into the Kang and the multiverse and the Kang Dynasty and the Avengers and then old Avengers and then alternate universes and the Fox universe, and you know, let's just jump right into it. You know, like we don't need to like spin our wheels, kind of like, oh, it might be happening, some kind of multiverse stuff. It's like, no, let's just do it. Timelines, multiverse, craziness. Let's do it. And humanoid MODOK, possibly Aaron Cross giant face. I'm still interested in what's happening here with this giant Scott Lang. Why is the big one unraveling like yarn or something? I'm curious as to what the deal is. Like, you know, I have to assume that it's a bunch of Scott Langs from across different timelines, but why is this one unraveling? That's so curious. That's very interesting. But yeah, pretty exciting. Yeah, just look, like I said, we've seen Ant-Man fight like in a fist fight before, but he seems to be fighting Kang as like his normal sized normal person, and I'm like, Scott Lang, you're not gonna win this fight. You know, like, this guy's gonna be in Creed 3, and if you've seen Creed 3 promo pictures or whatever, like, Scott Lang, you're not winning this, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, oh man, that's just kind of funny. Anyways, yeah, pretty cool. I'm so excited for this movie. This is gonna be awesome. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.